Hey YouTube, what's up? Lord Swine here. So this video is a bit different from the ones. I thought I would make a guide on how to deal with death and Nier, I guess, because death is what makes her shine. I was on Twitter or X the other day, and I was reading the comment left by a Peter Griffin, and he said, "Anyone who plays Nier should get their main parts cut off. You are dirt and should not be allowed into the world as a natural human. You might even be worth less than dirt." And then in full caps he says, "I hate you." So he's clearly not very happy fighting this character, which is fair. This character is her pressure is incredibly obnoxious. She probably has some of the best pressure in the entire game, but it's not without weakness. And one of her biggest weaknesses, which I'll show you now, is when she hasn't got death, she is probably the worst character game, like not even a joke. She loses access to all of her good ranged normals. They're very average in a sense anyway when she has them, but without them she's even worse. Think like Ramlafall from Guilty Gear. Like you see, at the minute you get your meter back, you've just gone for like 20 seconds if you've abused your links too much. Just so much more range. So that's one thing. One of her biggest weaknesses. Like without death, she is really you're just lacking completely, and she can't even get a proper combo. I think this is the best combo she can get. Which is like, it's okay, it's alright damage, it's not terrible, but it costs you 2 bravery points. Okay, you built some time up waiting for your thing to come back, but that's literally it. And it's because you like if you get hit now, like, you're going to take like twice the amount of damage you've just dealt out. Obviously, if she has a different starter, she can get it. But you know, like being in this, the point is being in this mode is the worst thing for this character. Right? So your objective as the opponent is to basically make her enter this mode. Right? And that's literally it. Now, there's 2 versions of this mode. There's the standard one, which is obviously this one. Where she's, you know, abused her death too much. And there's another one. Right, there's another one. If death gets hit, she's gone. 5 seconds. She's in this state. Obviously, now 5 seconds isn't forever, but still, that is a good time to assert your pressure. Now, when she's in this mode as well, asserting the long mode, she loses access to everything, like even supers. She has nothing she can do. She's only got her standard normals. That's it. Can't do this. She can't do this. It's her parry, which is really strong, but she can't do anything. All right. So it's one thing to note. Hitting death should be your like top priority. Just like knowing when to do it is the problem. So Nier's neutral isn't amazing. She has. That's very subpar. She like range isn't great. All flows around death. Like death is what she needs to basically assert anything on the screen. So there's ways she can get death positioned. One of them is this. This is her best tool for getting death around the screen. So she can position him in different modes. She can put him here. If she wants to play more defensively, she can do just the standard one, drop to the middle, and she can link off this. Which one was it? Yeah, like that. So not every move will work. Like you can't frame trap all the opponents, but EX ones are the best. So, and she can also send it behind you, which is good for pressure and stuff like that. So. This I find is probably the best. When I play like mirror matches, this is the time when you want to, like, this is what you want to look out for, because it's for Nier, it's easy once this is out, like, especially if she gets it behind you and stuff. You're sandwiched, you've like lost your back. You have to always watch your back at this point. But like, there is a way to deal with it. Right, one thing to note about Nier, in the air, she has no special moves outside of this. This is the only special move she can activate in the air. As far as I'm aware, I don't think she can use any of her specials. She can't, even when death's on the screen, she can't use death in the air. She can't like jump and send Death over. You know, like Death is just on the floor. Right? So these moves are only in the air. So when she's in the air, it's a good chance to assume she might be firing this out. So she's better when she's fighting grounded. But if she's in the air, this is a really good chance this is going to come. You can be quite preemptive about it. You can think, oh, okay, she's in the air. If she's using it a lot as well, especially, like, there's a really good chance that it's coming. So, you know, and different characters have different moves and stuff that are better. Like, lights are active till they land. So this is always a good option. I think a super jump's always good. Super jump, and then she's down. That's it, and that's a good way to start. Another thing you can do, you can jump back like this and then come down on top. They can obviously do moves, but that is another option. But I find the most successful is super jumping and then going with the attack. I'm just messing it out now. There we go. So I see Nier has this double hitting move, which is really good. It's really good. Oh, see, if they try to send it behind, I'll try to showcase that. And I'm pretty sure I have it. I think maybe it's the third one. Yeah. Right. So when she goes behind, you can. No, I missed. But you can do that because it's double hitting. That's always a good one. Obviously, different characters will have different options and stuff like that. But like Nier versus Nier, like she can double hit with it. But that's one thing you want to do. You want to, and she's lost her for 5 seconds then, which is enough time. Which is enough time for you to like run up. Start your pressure, big damage, right? So remember that, like that is for me. I think even with like most puppet characters in games, I think one big first option should always be trying to take out their puppet, because usually, most cases, especially with this one, without the puppet, they are not very good. So she goes from being like probably one of the better characters in the game to probably one of the worst characters in the game. Probably the worst character in the game. She hasn't got any special moves. It's just the price you pay for having obnoxious pressure strings, I guess. But anyway. Alright, so the pressure. So she's got you. You've been in the mid-screen. And she's locked you down. You know what to do. She's plus. You're screwed. Now, this isn't... There's not nothing you can do. Like, you need to, knowing frame data helps. So I'll start by showing that. So this one here, -2. This one here, also -2. This one here, it's -2, but it's a vacuum. Just bear that in mind. All 3 of these versions of the move vacuum, or 4, sorry, it's 4 versions. They all vacuum you in. Different ones leave you on different like levels of like frame of mind. This one's interesting. But yep, so it's -2, and then her DP is 6. So I'm pretty it's not safe. Like, you can punish it with that. It's just so you can get your light punished. Nier specifically can, because she's got a 5 frame. Anyway, so but genuinely, in this instance, I wouldn't always press, because she can just go hog wild and stuff. One thing to note, when she links like her lights together, the frame data gets like ridiculously good. Like +28 for that, pulls you in +13. Your DP will just be it makes the DP a lot better. So. And genuinely, you'll start with this one. This is the first one that comes out, because it's quick. It advances forward, gets everything going. So, yeah. Just easy to know. Because then she can start doing really stupid stuff, which you'll just continuously plus. Now, this is just her lights, obviously. So, you can press lights. You can. You won't always hit death sometimes, because especially with this move, because it goes behind. In that case, you hit him. But if she's like in your face and she's doing it, then you're gonna get hit. You'll get hit like the player. Like, so you'll be able to hit them. is good. So that's one option. Even with the vacuum, which is good. The vacuum, you can jump out. It's another good option. She does have an answer to this, so it's not completely foolproof. You know, you can't just, oh, like, wow, I can mash out. You know, like, great, it's great. It depends on what she's doing. She can do this. She can go into this, into DP, and it's a frame trap. So, so there is an answer she has to you trying to escape her pressure. So, how do you beat this? So you can evade. You can evade, that is an option, but that's not always the best option because she can link again. She can link on whiff, which is crazy, or whatever. Right. But evade is an option, but remember, if she wants to go hog wild, it's probably not that good. Not a great option. But just know, you know, if you notice they're just doing this, maybe and stopping, seeing what you're doing, like, they are minus enough. You can still punish them after this. So, because it's frame 1. But traditionally, that's not really a good option. But just don't to bear in mind it can. So you can mash on some stuff. You can mash on some stuff, and you can evade on some stuff. Another option, obviously, DP. Even if she does her DP, obviously it clashes, but it leaves her really plus, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so you can DP through her. No, it's not completely, yeah, there is a gap. I'm pretty sure, yeah, she only has one way of, like, safely coming from death as well. You can, like, DP through, like, all of her starting strings. As long as it's not this one. It's a lot clashing, obviously. Nier is probably not the best example. Nier's probably not the best example for a character against, because obviously her DP is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, that's an option you have. I find one of the best options you can do is guard break. Kills death, costs you a bravery point. You don't want to overuse it. You probably can. You can get baited. I can't really show it because for some reason, unless I can't see it, I can't find any way to have the opponent perform a guard break. But yeah, you can do a guard break, medium and heavy and forward. Costs obviously one bravery point, knocks him off you, and that's it. Alright. Every time you just, like, get off me, I'm done. Kills death, you're plus, instantly, like, denies her, like, what she wants to do and stuff like that. See, if she starts getting wise, she can probably start baiting it, but that is just as an option you have. Like, probably it's like, I guess it's like the desperation one. So if they're, like, really good at, like, linking stuff like that together, you know, you're getting, like, stuck. You can just, you know, you just sit here, like, she's doing her pressure, yo, crazy, yeah, no, done with it, not dealing with it, and you're plus, like I said, which is good. So that is probably one of the better options, and, like, this even works in the corner. That's the best place you can be. And just, you know, use it. That's my advice. Right, this is probably the biggest counter to her, outside of, like, DPs and supers and stuff like that. Obviously, if she's just going, like, you know, crazy, you know, like, crazy, obviously, you can just throw a super out, you know, because a lot of the time, I don't think she can block. Yeah. Just absolutely crazy. Alright. See if there's any way I can kind of stop this. No. I mean, you can probably super yourself. Yeah, so you can counter her super with her super. But that's what she can do. But you can throw a super out, you know, that's always an option. So don't forget you have your super option. But yeah, no, I find this is probably, at the moment, for me, this is the way I deal with Mirror. Like, it gets rid of death for about 5 seconds. Yeah, just use it. Okay, right, so, alright, next, her mediums. These are slow, they're just mainly pressure resets. Now, one thing to note about all of these, probably being incredibly slow, they are incredibly plus also, except for the DP, obviously. It is safe though, but don't worry about this one. I mean, at the moment, I don't see anyone using it. I don't use it at all. I just, yeah, so, but the ones you want to look out for are this one mainly, and this one during certain circumstances. Like, when you get hit by that, literally, obviously you can guard break again, that is an option. Or just block, like, they're your two. Does a nice bit of chip. Now if you get hit by that, you're pretty much taking your chip, like, what, like, good chunk of health maybe. But yeah, so these ones, sometimes you'll see this one, it's usually full screen. Like, I want to just send out death, you know, see if you can catch them, because when she has this here, yeah, so she can just go into DP, and, but yeah, so that's an option she has. So this is the time you'll probably see this more, and sometimes she uses it in pressure, whereas you can knock her out of it, so she shouldn't be able to get away with this. My advice is go into training mode and practice going against this, which obviously is a frame trap, and then practice going against like something like this. Knock them down, right? There is a distinct timing. You'll be able to get the muscle memory down. Obviously, the same goes for like all of them really. That one knocked out. Even the down one. Sorry, it's yeah. But yeah, so her mediums, while they're really good for resetting, you probably won't see them very often. So, but I'd still go in training mode anyway, and then practice. Usually in block things and stuff, because you know they might think, oh, you're blocking a lot. You're not. You keep guard breaking me. So this is how I'm going to stop you from guard breaking me. I'm going to try out my slow ones to try and catch you off. But yeah, you can jab them out of it. So, and once they're in this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So once they're in this, they can't cancel it. It is what it is. She's stuck in the animation as well. There's nothing she can do. But yeah. So this one's interesting actually. Yeah, nothing she can do. Alright. EX ones. This move is amazing. This move is amazing. -5. Don't worry about that though, because she links, she's +35. Like I was saying earlier, there's nothing she can do to stop this. Like, once Nier has got this one out. But remember, like I always say, guard break is your best friend. Don't use it all the time again, but that is the option you should be utilizing the most. I'd say the early fighting beginner Nier. But yeah, so EX is -5. This one is +4, which is crazy. This one also -3, and the DP unsafe as usual. So there's a bit of the EXs, but the big one thing I've got is the main property from this one, and then your plus, and then yeah, but yeah, obviously block, guard break, you know. Maybe jump if they're doing this one a lot, you can jump out of it. Yeah. And then you got the ultimate attacks. These are absurd, +50 and chicane run up. My advice for this is, yeah, just block, I guess, or like other things. So we got the ultimate attacks. You got this one, which is +50. You got this one here, which is +27, and then you got this one, which is like crazy, absolutely crazy. This angle is like, yeah, 80. So if you're getting hit by these, I think just respect them. One interesting property to note is that when you fire these out, she goes. You can instantly bring her back out, but just to note, you can't hit her away like you can with the other ones. So just bear that in mind. And obviously the DP, which you're probably never going to see in this situation unless you block it, is actually my favorite. This one is actually worse than this one, because the interesting thing about these is you can't chain them. No matter, even if you have another 15 meter, you can't chain them. So if she's committing to this, which she should never, like, she's dead. Don't let her get away with it. But you see her do this. This is a, you know, this is a different situation. I'll get into this. I'll get into the EX one in a minute, because EX DP is probably one of the best moves in the game, I think. But yeah. Okay, so now you're cornered. You've been moved to the corner. You're screwed. There's not much you can really do at this point. Like, this is Nier. This is the, you know, this is Nier's like game plan. She wants you in the corner. She wants to mix you to death. And this, she gets amazing award in the corner. You can jump. And then, yeah, so you can see, like, this is literally just off like a frame trap. Yeah, and she can super off that. Obviously, I'm still practicing, but yeah. So, being in the corner, again, guard break is another. You can always guard break again. Don't ever forget that. In the corner, I do think the last thing you really want to be doing is this. Like, the last thing you want to do is evade in the corner. Like, in the mid screen, it's not so bad. In the corner, her damage and reward is just like way too good. Like that. So, you've got dodged. And then suddenly you're exploding just for dodging. So, don't dodge. Again, guard break. Always seems to be the staple and stuff like that. Also, just sometimes literally just sit there, take it, you know. One thing to note about Nier, while she has all this like obnoxious pressure, you know, she can do stuff like this, and which is good, don't get me wrong. The puppet, or Death, has absolutely no high or lows. It's just about when you know when to fit. Also, when she's like, if you play her enough and like in the practice mode enough, you'll notice she can't re-link things. See, this is just, I'm doing it over and over again, but like you see the counter's not going down. I'll do that. There we go. And the counter goes down. So if you know, knowing that, she does all this. I'm messing out, but yeah, while she is plus 21, which is obviously really good, that is the end of her string. While she is plus 2, which is amazing, still her turn. Still pressure. She's had to use, yeah, 2 of her counters, I think. Yeah, unless I messed up. Yeah, she's had to use 2 counters to, so she'll be using multiple resources to crack you. Alright, now, so you got her in the corner, right? And this is probably one of the best things about the character. So now you've turned the tables on Nier, you've got her in the corner, and you think, oh great, now I'm just going to pressure the hell out of it. No, well, she has probably the best DP in it. I think, if anything needs to get changed, it's probably this, because it is kind of stupid. Well, there is ways to deal with it. Like I said, you can do the guard break, you can like super, you can do stuff about it, but just the actual fact that she gets so much reward off this is ridiculous. So basically, I'll try and show you. Just freeze down. Like that. And then suddenly the tables have been turned on you. She's plus 35. She's thrown. All she had to do was link all her like stuff together. Now, it does cost her a lot to do this. She eats for her stuff, but you know, if it gets you out of the corner and you're being like screwed up, like they'll do it. They'll do it. Niers will do this all the time. Alright. Now, one option I found, doesn't always work outside of like your outside of your like guard break. She's doing DP into this. Sometimes the grab comes through. It's not a reliable option all the time. Just remember, you can grab her out of her DP or like her chain. Like it's not you know, like obviously she has counterplay to this, but like usually, well, obviously Nier, a good Nier player, not me, will probably start mixing things up a little bit, you know. But just remember, you can grab this. Like, yeah, so you can grab it. It's not yeah, she's not completely like invulnerable. So remember that is an option for you. Like, I wouldn't use it all the time because obviously they can change things up, but like this is an option to deal with her wake up DP. And then she's lost 3 stock, she's back in the corner, she's managed to do it again. Just throw her again. Now obviously, like I said, not foolproof. She can obviously do this back to you, and there's loads of like, obviously that's all the mind games of fighting games and stuff, but this, while incredibly obnoxious, so while this is really obnoxious and strong, you know, really good, there is ways to deal with it. Don't be afraid to pressure her on wake up and stuff like that. Yeah, so if you're gonna safe jump her, I don't recommend doing the strike because you'll just get blown up for it. But one good answer literally is just because of how much cancel option she has. Just throw her. This is the biggest weakness of the move. You know, because it's not actually Def's the one who is doing the attack. It's not Nier. This is why she's vulnerable to the attack. So just jump. Obviously, yeah, like I said, most things can be like countered and stuff, but you've just got a Nier who's just continuously waking up and doing this. Like, just throw her. Just keep doing it. This is a good option. Yeah. Anyway, this is my first kind of guide around this. Obviously it's very new to the characters. This is kind of like my approach to it. So obviously a lot of these things could not be so useful in the future, but right now, the game being only like less than a week old, this generally is what I use against, like, specifically in the mirror. Like, while she is like a really good character, I will not sit here and downplay her because she is good. She does have weakness, and there is stuff you can do. You don't have to basically be like Peter on Twitter or X. You can. There is, you know, get in the lab, try some of these things out yourself. But hopefully, I've showcased enough to kind of give you, you know, like an idea of how you can kind of like go about it. But yeah, so I'd say main game plan: stop her from getting Def out. That should just be your ultimate game plan. Remember, her neutral isn't that great. Try space her out. Some characters are better than that. She is incredibly weak to projectiles. That is one thing. I'll say, like, you can, if you have a projectile character, just be obnoxious. You know, obviously she can shoot the dude out projectiles, but that is just an option. Like, you know, she only has the universal kind of stuff to get in. So yeah, that's obviously that's another big weakness for her. But you know, anyway, I do hope this guide does help some people. I tried my best to compile it together. You know, if yeah, let me know what you think. But yeah, thank you. Take care.